what's the craziest request you've ever gotten, and did it actually come to fruition?
Yes, it did, but I don't think I can. Can I say it on camera? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, on South Beach, back in the day, I had a company called South Beach Design Group, and there was 10 of us. And my assistant, we got this new assistant, fresh out of Florida University, whatever, and she was, I would say she was 23, and she'd been with us for about maybe 3 months. And we were designing an apartment on top of the Deco Plage, which now became a big condominium, but at the time it was a hotel, and they built on the roof, they built 12 penthouse units. So I got the design of them, and the gentleman, I guess I'll call him a gentleman, he was a gentleman, but what he said, he wanted a 4-poster bed. He wanted a metal 4-poster bed. So we knew we'd have to design it because there was 12-foot ceilings. So I wanted it to be 10 foot high, and everything was black and silver, which was so weird because we're in South Beach. You look out the window and it's gorgeous tropics. Everything was black and silver, like a dungeon. Well, you know, I didn't really think I was designing a dungeon because he never said anything. And one day, I had met with him the day before with my business partner, and the next day we had to drop off some samples. So of course, lovely little, I'll say her name, Heather, lovely little Heather, went in there trotting away to drop something off at the apartment, and she came running back to the office and she goes, he's a monster, he's a monster. She goes, he ties people up on the bed. And I said, what do you mean, what do you mean? She goes, well, he told me that the beds needed to be stronger, and he wanted it to be screwed into the ceiling and screwed into the floor. And she said, because he wanted to tie people up. And we didn't even know what to say to her. This poor little girl was right out of design school. I was like, well, Heather, this is welcome to the world of design. I said, and we have to give our clients what we want. I said, well, how would you, and I just went straight into it. I said, how would you design it? I said, if he liked the bed, I said, we just have to make sure it's screwed into the ceiling. That's what he wants to do. But that was honestly the most outrageous thing. And I asked you if I could say that because I don't normally speak like this, but it was true. And she was shocked. I'll never forget, I could hear it in my head now. He's a monster. He's a monster. He ties people up. So I said, well, I'd probably do it willingly, you know. Anyway, but this is interior design. We get very personal with people. How many professionals do you know stand in your closet and open your drawers and look at your knickers? That's what I do. I need to know. I need to know. I mean, I've had 2 clients, female, that love Agent Provocateur. Agent Provocateur, for those people who don't know, is a very high-end line by Vivienne Westwood of very sexy lingerie for women. And you can't just shove that in a drawer. I mean, you know, you'd have a whole set of drawers that is for that. So as interior designers, we get really personal with people. So it's a profession, but there's always, there's a line that is, I mean, when you're standing in, like I said, if you're standing in someone's closet, you don't have your lawyer or your dentist stand in your closet typically.